What's up, y'all? I'm gonna give y'all a morning workout. I missed a couple of days. Had a bad week, y'all. But we're gonna get a little something in right now. Can't see far away with these on. So let's see what we got as far as our lighting is concerned. This is the best that I have. Don't need that one. I'm gonna try to get some light back there. Get some light in this truck. Let's see if we can get this working. I don't want to do too much over there. Alright. Still no better, right? This is all we got, y'all. I ain't gonna be breaking my neck on this too much. But anyway, we're gonna get a workout in the truck. So you guys basically, you know, it's Monday morning. Pretty much got stuck out here in Massachusetts. This is why I don't like coming out here. Seems like it's always a problem trying to get a load going back. And of course my truck broke down. You guys know about that. Got back on the road. They gave me a load to complete out here to Massachusetts. Got out to Mass. They didn't take the load. They wasn't going to take the load until this morning. I worked hard to get off the load so they can give me another load. They gave me another load, but in the description of the load, they say they can't take this old trailer that I have. You know, it's a 543 series number. They don't want those because they're old. They want 2000 or 19 or 17 series numbers. So I tried to respond back to the weekend crew. Nothing. So of course I'm sitting here first thing Monday waiting for my DM to get in the office so I can get a load. In the meantime, in between time, we must get the workout in. Now it's not going to be, you know, a super workout because of course I'm not doing my cardio, but I'm going to show y'all some leg exercise that I use to keep my muscles pretty much, you know, tight or whatever, not too tight. So we're going to start off with my favorite. You remember I moved up on the bend bar. I moved up to about, I think it's 200. So I'm going to start off with 100 and then I'm going to finish off with 100. Okay? Even if I break it down to 50 and 50, but I'm still going to get my hundreds. I'm going to try to do 100 and 100. But anyway, in the meantime, we're going to go ahead. We're going to try to do the tricep, the bicep, some of the shoulder and the chest and the legs. That's what we're going to try to work on this morning. Easy workout. You know, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm not trying to get, you know, super muscular. Just trying to stay in shape for my age. Remember, I'm 58. All right. So I'm going to work out like a 58-year-old man. Don't expect any more from me. My favorite bend bar. Had it for years, and it's still doing me some justice. So we're going to go ahead and work this out. Okay. We are looking to do, what I say, 100. You ready? Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40. Hold it. All right. Whew. That always get me right up in there. All right. Squeezed out my 100. Gotta have the trusty water. when you're doing any type of workouts, you do want to go ahead, sip a little water if you really start sweating a lot. I'm not sweating. It's not really hot in here yet, but I can see the sun coming up. Out here, the weather's pretty good. Might be about, I don't know, 60 something degrees, maybe a little less. Maybe somewhere in there. I'm not even sure. But okay. So we're gonna start with the 45s, drop down to the 35s, and then do the 20s. We'll finish off with the 20s. Then we're going to the legs. So slide them weights forward, and you might like the leg exercise because, you know, it's something that I created. You know, I got a prototype of idea that I had. I'm going to use it with you guys, and you know, we're going to keep it moving from there. So now I really want to go ahead and get these out of the way, get a little bit of tricep out of the way. And this is how I do my triceps. I hang on to the edge of my bed, right there at the frame, you know, palms like this, and my weight is on my palms. So probably shouldn't have these gloves on because it might slip, because that's plastic. So don't want to look too foolish here. All right, so this is all I do. I suspend my weight, got my feet on the floor, you know, get my little groove right here, and we're gonna pump out 50. 1, 2, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. All right. You know, really, I might do a little more than that. That felt pretty good. So we'll see how I feel at the end. All right, now I want to go ahead, try to work on my little round belly. You know, sometimes a lot of us truck drivers, we wind up getting these pot bellies because, you know, we eat a lot of junk. I'm trying to control my junk intake, trying to eat more salads. Don't want to overeat on salads because they do have their natural sodium in it, I just found out. So you really don't want to eat too much of that. But you do want to have the roughage go through your system so it can clean things out on the way. You want to drink water, orange juices, and that right there is this is sparkling water. Got some taste to it. I like those. And then your grapes, grape juice, Welch's. So, you know, and I do cheat on light Pringles, light salted Pringles. I'll snack on those. And of course, you know, peanuts, cashews, love those. Got good health values in them. And that's kind of how I try to live out here. So let's go ahead and try to work on the old fat belly. Sitting at the edge of my bed, and I don't want to get to pulling my head too much. That bothers the base of your neck, you know, and your spinal cord at the top of your neck by you pulling all the time. You know, pulling. You don't want to pull. So when you see guys or people crossing in the front, they're engaged their core more. So I want to try to engage my core as much as I could. So this is it. This is how we get popping on these. If you see, I'm not all the way back. I'm not leaning on the floor. I'm right here. Eight, 10, 4, 20. 30. 40. These are crunches. Just simple crunches. So I'm not going to the extreme all the way and then pulling myself extremely all the way up. I'm right in the middle. So my stomach muscles really stay tight. In crunches, they stay tight right here if I'm up or if I'm down, because I'm not all the way either, you know, I'm not extreme to either side. So all right, that's 50 on the crunches. I might do 50 more at the end. Depends on how I'm feeling, right? I think I want to go ahead and start working on the arms now. So, you know, when I do the bend bar, it does incorporate my shoulder some, you know, and that's, you know, that's a good thing to actually do. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead and do the pyramid on the weights. I'm gonna start with my 45s. I like doing hammers, so I don't know, I should get up and do some hammers, right? I'm gonna see how the view is gonna be for y'all if I do hammers. I may try that on the end if I don't forget. Try to remind me to do some hammers, but you know, we'll see how it turn out. See how it turn out, y'all. Put my trusty old torn up gloves on, and I'm gonna go ahead and I cleaned out my truck yesterday real good. My floor is looking a lot better. Took them rugs out, beat all that dirt off of it. You know, you got to do that on your downtime. They forced me to do a 34 reset because I'm that guy who always like to recap when he runs out of hours. I'll recap my way as long as I could, but they forced me to sit down and do a 34. So, you know, I mean, money lost doing that when you're out there, you know. But that's kind of how it went down. You know, I'm not gonna keep complaining about it, but yeah, I did, you know, didn't feel right about it. You know, that's because I didn't have my regular DM. You know, she pretty much set, I don't know who set me up on this load, but after I got my truck done, I only did 2 loads for the week. That's horrible. For me, that's extremely bad. Okay, so, all right, I'm gonna do some curls. We're gonna try to get, with these 45s, let's do 20 a piece or 30. Maybe I might do my first 30 and then my last 20 just to get to 50. $10. 20. 30. 40. 50. Okay. See how I switch up? I do that because I know how I'm feeling at the moment. You know, I said I would, you know, mainly when I do set that up, I said I would do 30 first and then come back and do 20. But I felt pretty good, so I just might as well just go ahead and finish the whole 50, get it out the way. So this is the arm. It's my left arm. I'm right-handed, of course, but this is the one that's gonna give me more trouble with that 50 on these 45s because I'm a right-handed man, and you know, my right hand is my go-to hand. If I'm in trouble anywhere, if I'm fighting, if I was, you know, in a boxing match or fighting in the street or whatever, in my old days, of course, that this is the hand that I would try to hurt people with. because just wasn't good with the left. I was forced to be better with the left when I got into boxing. But I don't box anymore, so all I could do now is just try to maintain whatever little bit I still got. Okay, so we're gonna try to squeeze out 50 on these weak arms. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. Yay! Did it. That's my left arm. I gotta give him praise. Give him praise, you know, just like a kid. When your kid do well, you want to praise him. I praise my weak arm. Good job, buddy. All right, you guys already know I'm crazy, so now got a little broth going. It's okay. You know, y'all want to see my bald head? There it is. Matter of fact, it's getting hot. Might as well take that off. You know. Now I'm sitting here in my truck, and I'm looking out over here to the left and over here to the right. Two trucks are parked beside me, and what they do in the morning, what I noticed, it ain't just these two guys. It's truckers, period. What they do, they wake up and, you know, they go do their shower or whatever they do, and they spark up a cigarette. This guy's smoking, and this guy's smoking. So, you know, this is a bad habit that we as truck drivers have picked up. Eating wrong, smoking cigarettes, drinking on your downtime, alcohol that is, and just not exercising. And I feel like, you know, the only reason why I'm not running here because of the location is very bad. You know, it's really not a good running area, and I can't go outside of the truck stop and run because it's a highway out there. So I ain't even going through all that. So I'm gonna do the next best thing, and that's work out here in my truck. Okay, so just trying to make myself look halfway decent right now for you guys, because I just woke up. I know y'all tired of looking at my ugly face, but you know, this is what God give me, y'all. I gotta work with it, you know. Forgive me. All right. So cranked out. Yeah, I was able to bull crap around because I did my 50. All right, so I did my 50 on those curls, right? So I did some of my my bi, and then I did some of my tri. I even incorporated some of my shoulder and my chest with the bend bar. And now we're gonna go ahead and move. We're gonna start coming down. We're gonna try 50 each weight set. So those were 45s, you know. So in time, y'all, I will probably move up to 100 in these curls or whatever. But for now, this is what I'm working with. I ain't trying to hurt myself. Okay? So now we're going to go ahead to the 35s. We're going to do 50 of these 35s. And then we're going to finish off the curls with 50 of the 20s. So, you know, this, and then I'm going to go to the legs. Y'all going to like that because of the invention that I came up with to work my legs in situations like this, you know. So let's get right to it. Yeah. 35s, y'all. 2, 3, 4, 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh, see how easier when you start off with them heavy weights and you pyramid down? For me, it does get a little easier because I'm not really stressing my muscle to total failure. And that's where a lot of bodybuilders get their major growth from. When you push your muscle to a point of failure each time, and then you go up in weights, and then you pyramid down. Then you go up, and then when your body get used to that, and then you go up again, higher, and pyramid down. So let's say your lowest weight is 20 pounds. And then you move up to 50s when you're ready to move up. You do 50s, you crank out the 50s, and then your lowest weight will be 25. And then you keep doing that, and then you switch it around. Once your body or your muscles get to a certain point of plateau, then you switch that thing around. Next thing you know it, you start lower weights, and then you build up to the big weights, and then you finish off with a real low weight, and then to make your muscle fail again. So, you know, I'm not trying to use those methods. I use a bit of those methods because I am trying to be fit, but I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder. So there's a lot of guys out there say, I ain't trying to do all that. You're right, you don't have to do all that. So you do moderations of what works for these guys to get them to being, you know, to look in that condition. So you want to try to use a little bit of their methods. So here we go. We're gonna crank 50 out on my weak baby right here. I gotta be careful. You know, it's my little baby right here. It's always been, but we'll see what my baby can do. Poor left arm. Here we go. Six, 10, 20, 30, 40, 'Daggone thing cut out on me. I did finish off the 50, y'all. Probably missed it because this stupid thing cut off. But oh well. It's been doing that since I've been in this location anyway. Moving right along. We're gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up. So we're gonna finish off with the 20s, y'all. Got a little broth going, which is good. Shows that I'm burning up some calories. All right. My trusty little 20s, y'all. So now, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and crank out 50 of these. And I might even just throw in some hammers because I might be feeling okay, y'all. So let's see. All right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Well, they're only 20s, right? Already did the heavyweights, so we might as well go ahead and wrap it up with 100 on the end. So I'm okay with that. You know, every little bit helps. So on that note, we got to go to my sweet little weak baby right here. Now, I don't want this arm to be jealous of this arm. Now, most times this arm motivates this arm. And I got to make sure that I'm being even here. I don't want to be, you know, biased here. So, you know, I favor this arm all the time, which this arm gets pretty jealous. And this arm gets kind of lazy because he says, well, shoot, you rely on the right arm all the time, let him do it. I don't want to do nothing. Just to let me hang around. So I have to go ahead and give him 100 to make him feel better. Come on. All right. Enough of my silliness, right? Hey, go ahead and get it over with, man. We're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. Just take it easy with the old guy. Okay. We were going to finish off with the on the 20s at 50, but I start feeling pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and push this thing to 100. So roll with me, my sweetness. All right. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Everybody motivate my left arm because it's weak. $10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 'Yay. Good job, buddy. Everybody say good job. He did a good job. Yep. All right. So, put these weights right so they don't roll around. You know. See, like that. Gotta have them locked in. All right. So, recap. We're gonna do a quick recap, y'all. We started out with my bend bar. Bam. I still owe you 100 on those. Then we went to our 45s. We did 50 on the 45s. Then we went down to our, 35s. We went down to our 35s. We did 50 on 35s. Then we dropped down to the 20s. Barbells, dumbbells, whatever, dumbbells. And we did 100 of the dumbbells. I mean, of the 20s. And, of course, we did the tricep. We did the dips in it, and I said I'll give you 50 more of those. So, being I got all my dumbbells workout out of the way, I'm gonna just jump right on to the 50 triceps. Okay, the back of my arm. All right, here we go with those. This is how I do them. 10, 20, 30, 40. Ah, 50. You heard my bones? Just heard my bone pop. Y'all heard that? This is my bad knee. This is what prevents me from running like I really like to. You know, I used to run a lot in my young days, and I messed this knee up playing basketball, man. I wasn't even a good basketball player, but I was trying. And some dude was the maintenance guy in Plainfield. We was at the YMCA, was mopping the floor on the other side. And he didn't put any cones out saying, watch out, wet floor. And the ball went that way, and me and Adrian was running for the ball. And I was not going to let that daggone Barbadian get that ball before me. And as soon as I got my hands on that ball, it was in the wet spot. And I slipped and hit the bench head on with my knee, man, with full force. And man, ever since then, this was many years ago. This was well over 20 years ago. And ever since then, this knee has not been supportive, right? So I got to be careful. So I came up with an idea that would help, you know, strengthen the tendons and the muscles that I felt like I really messed up. So why is the reason why I really can't run the way that I like to. When you ever see me run, I run like a, you know, like a trot, a real slow trot. I'm not doing that, you know. I'm just slow trot, because I'm trying to, you know, be careful of this knee. I wrap it up and everything, so I do run easy. When I take hills, I do run with my weights though still, because I believe that the resistance is always good, you know. So when I do finally put my weights down, it's a lot easier to run, even if I got to run up the hill. So enough talk on that. Now I want to introduce something to y'all. This is my idea. It works fine for me, you know. This is what I call the exercise boot. This thing weighs roughly 25 pounds, maybe. Might be close to 25 pounds. Solid steel. I had a friend, actually, I gave him the design. He took it back to his job, and he made it. And, you know, it's actually designed to put your whole shoe in. You know, you ain't got to take your shoe off for this one. And that little stem on the top right there, see this stem? That's when you want to add more weights. Of course, you got to get those little 5-pound, round 5-pound weights. You slide them on there if you feel like, you know, you just want to add more resistance to what your workout is. So, really, that's my little design. And the way that I figured how to work it in the truck is that, of course, as you see, my space is restricted here. So I don't have a lot of space to work. So I have to be creative. So I got this pillow, my trusty pillow right here. And I'm going to show you how I work this, because it's really good for me. So I'll prop the pillow here. Y'all can see how I got that pillow up there. And I will sit back, have my legs hanging over the bed. So I'm going to try to aim the camera down so you can see how I'll make this work. Okay. So let me get up on my pillows. I got to have the pillow right at the edge. So see how my feet are hanging off? Just like this. Now this is how I work out. That's my boot. So go ahead and slide my foot in the boot. You know, get in a comfortable position. I always like to start off with my strong leg. This is my strong side, period. You know, but I do want to use this strictly for my left side so I can strengthen up whatever muscles that have been weakened over the time. So when I run, I compensate. I always try to run in a way that this will compensate for the damage over here and builds this side up. So I design this to try to help build the, you know, the weakness that I've created over the time by running and having this right side compensate for the left. So I've designed this. So this is it. We're gonna go ahead and crank these out. I don't know how many I'm gonna do. Let's just pick a number. Oh, 50. I like 50, so let's go with 50. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 3, 4, 5, 40. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 50. That feels really good. I feel all this up here, you know, naturally when you're bending your leg back and forth like that, you can feel the muscles engaging here also. Only muscle I'm really not working when I'm doing this is my calf muscle. That is what I have to get out and run for. Or I can do calf raises in the truck. And I don't normally do those anyway. I'd rather run. That's why my calves are not big, because I just don't do extra calf. I always had small calves. So I learned how to live with that. I'm cool with it, you know. But I seen people who ain't got no legs, so I better appreciate whatever God blessed me with, you know. So see if I can get this right so I can get on the left. Get on my left. You see? Alright. I think I'm all arranged here. Yeah, put it up here. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Oh, okay. That works. Alright, y'all. Let me kick back a little bit. Alright. So I cranked out 50 on this leg. We'll go ahead, crank out 50 on this leg. This is my bad one, y'all. So bear with me. Hope I don't pop nothing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 30. 40, 50. Okay, see if I can let this down without breaking my foot. It's my boot, y'all. Okay, I mean, I actually feel pretty good right there. I think I might want to try to do another 50. You know, I like the way that it does make me, like when I run, that's the feeling I get up here in my thighs after I run. That muscle has been worked out, you know, even though I'm not really doing a whole lot of workouts, you know, heavy workout with that, you know, it still feel like I'm working the weak muscles in my knee. So that for me, this is for Daryl. This is for moi. It works. And so let me see, what else do I owe you guys in this workout? All right, we did the 45s, we did the 35s, we did the 20s, we did the bicep, bicep and tricep. We incorporated the shoulder with the bend, because I know I owe you 100 more on the bend bar. So I'm definitely going to do that. And I've been feeling good on the legs, so, you know, I might just crank out another 50 on the legs, you know, but I'm a little worried about that one. So maybe I should, yeah, I think I better stop, because my head getting big now, you know, even though I feel good. I know I believe I could do it, but I just want to build up to it. You know, I haven't really been doing those a lot because I've been running, so I do want to be careful about that, make sure I don't pop nothing. That's what when I'm working this leg with that weight, I feel like, you know, that I might go too far, feeling good, and something might pop, you know, and then when that happens, I'm going to be in real bad shape. So I think I'm going to play it safe, y'all, and put the brakes on right there. All right, but I got one more exercise, right? And then we are going to wrap it up. Okay, get all that stuff back out of the way. You know, put my weight back out of the way. And booyah. Here we go again. All right. Now, mind you, I done moved up now on these, on my bend bar. Okay? I moved up, so now, instead of doing 50 of those, I'm now cranking out. I mean, what was it? Instead of doing 100, now I'm cranking out 200. But see, I'm no longer doing, if you remember when I first started showing you all this, that I was only pumping 50. Now I'm pumping 100. And I'm doing 100 a clip, and I'm always doing 200 now. So I'm not doing less than 200 with these bend bars. Okay. I said I might even do hammers today, didn't I? Didn't I say I might do hammers? I think we're going to leave that for the next workout. But here we go, y'all. We're going to go ahead and crank out this 100. Now, here's where my shoulders will get incorporated. See if y'all see a little bit of that. You know, the old man shoulders, you know, is gonna get engaged with the bend bar. So it's gonna be right across here. That's what this bend bar is gonna work for me, because I'm going like this. Okay. All right, you ready, y'all? 100 now. You know, I did all the rest of that stuff, so if I struggle with it, it's okay. All right, ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, and hold it, and release. All right, I'm done. So that's what the old man trucker's workout is about. This is actually called the Coach K Challenge, and I'm in on it. Even if this challenge goes out to everybody, so when you see it, see the little workout, you know, you like and share. You know, I'm gonna put it on Facebook in a minute. When you guys see it on Facebook, you do the same thing, you like and share, and you get in on a challenge for your own health. Ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm here to do is just simply motivate people. If I can motivate truck drivers, young people, old people to live a healthier life, then so be it. You know, by defying not working out is only detrimental to you. It ain't gonna hurt me, because I'm gonna do mine. So, thanks for dropping in. And the next workout, I hope it'll be either this evening or tomorrow. If not, I'll get it when I can, and when I do, I'll post it. That's kind of the way it's been going for me, y'all. So, you know, decent little workout. Wasn't nothing crazy. And I'm done. And always remember, treat people the way you want to be treated. If you show them love, they're going to give you love. If you show them your butt to kiss, they're going to give you their butt to kiss. So, let's try to show love along the way, y'all. Peace. Coach K Challenge. Get it in, y'all. One love.